Dear children of St. Matthew's, I can't wait to see you really soon on our first Sunday School Sunday, November 21st, when we'll gather at the front of the church for a children's message for the first time in a very long time. That will be exciting. Until then, I have a story to tell you called Be Ready from the Augsburg Fortress Spark Story Bible. Jesus was walking in Jerusalem with his disciples when one of them pointed at a tower of heavy stones being used to build a temple. "Look," the disciples said, "what huge stones! What large buildings!" Jesus stopped and said, "You see these big towers of stone? Someday all these stones will fall down. Not one of them will remain standing." Peter and the other disciples were confused. The temple wasn't even finished yet. What would make it fall down? They began to worry. "When will this happen?" Peter asked Jesus. Jesus paused and smiled kindly at his friends. "Don't be afraid," Jesus said. "Watch and wait. Be ready. Even when scary things happen, God is working for good." Jesus told them this to comfort them. Jesus knew that trouble was coming. Soon Jesus would die on the cross. Jesus' friends are really impressed by the big stones used to make the temple, God's house in Jerusalem. Some of those stones were a few meters across and weighed up to 500 tons. Gigantic. But Jesus is not as impressed. He knows that as huge as some buildings are, they too can come tumbling down and won't last forever. Nothing lasts forever, and sometimes that can be scary. Maybe you visited a large city like Toronto and you've admired the big, tall skyscrapers that seem to stretch up, and up, and thought, wow, those are amazing buildings. But you know, as amazing as those buildings are, they aren't as amazing as God's love for you. Because God's love is super big too, you know. And God's love will last forever and will never be destroyed. And when we remember God's love and care for us, then we don't have to be scared of anything. No matter what happens, God is there with us.